What up, guys? All right, so I'm currently cleaning out the hot tub water. This place has 4 units, so this particular hot tub, it just needs to be changed out every single month. So right here, I just got like a standard sub pump that is one that you can use for pools. You can get them over at Home Depot. Draining all the water out from there. Make sure that when you drain, that you turn off the actual power to the hot tub when you do this, otherwise you're gonna have jets blast you in the face.
Can't say I didn't learn that the hard way.
Next thing you want to do is remove this filter, because you're gonna want to change that out. This thing comes right out like this. I'll pop that bad boy out. Now I have a secondary one of these, so that way I can actually rinse this off, let it soak in our sink. That's another thing, by the way, is getting a utility sink in your control room. Wonderful. Because another common question that a lot of people have, is it important to have a sign? Answer, I think yes. I'm not gonna go through this whole list with you guys. Just take a look at it right there. You know, that's your list. You know, what we came up with. You know, it just brings clarity to people on our expectations in respecting our property. So absolutely love having a utility sink in our control room. Actually, 2 reasons why I love this. Number 1 is so that you can actually take the old filter or the secondary filter that you have that you've cleaned, put it back in the hot tub, take the hot tub filter, put it in here and soak it in with your filter cleaner for 24 hours. Love that reason. The second reason is because obviously this allows us to have hot water. So there's gonna be times, and trust me there are, where the water is gonna evaporate maybe in the wintertime.
Help me, I need water, help!
A lot of evaporation in the wintertime, especially since people are out there and it's freezing cold and you just have to fill up the water. But you got guests in here, so you need to get hot water in there quickly and not, you know, just dumping cold water into it and takes longer for it to warm up. So anyways, I really like that, you know, having a utility sink for that purpose and just running my hose out to do that. So another cool little trick. We have a hot tub checklist and a supplies needed checklist for this unit or for this building. And what's cool about the hot tub checklist is that, you know, it actually shows all the different people that have cleaned and treated and or changed out the water. We also have a schedule as to when the next time that we got to change out the water, change out the, you know, the filter and the cartridges and all that stuff. So this keeps everybody in check, and that way we're not driving ourselves crazy like, who did the last one? This is so helpful because this lets everybody know. Because this is a 4-unit building, sometimes we have cleaners that are both coming here on the same day, and it's not just a single cleaner that does them all. So they need to have that clarity. Like telling you systems, everything. It's actually been super helpful for the cleaners. I got 2 hoses going in here now, which is super helpful. Always good to have one of your hoses in your filter area. Another way you guys could do this is just have a scheduled time that you have somebody deliver water to you.
Fast delivery!
It's all in how you want to do it, you know? But yeah, just figured I'd share with you guys our process and how this works. And definitely make sure if you get a hot tub that you are always checking the levels, like after every stay. But it's definitely been one of the more tricky things, and you want this to be scalable for yourself, so that your cleaners can do it for you and you're not the one who's doing it all the time. That's why you hire Versatile Estate Management. So this is the final thing that I do, guys. I hook up this garden hose sprayer. That's the other thing that's kind of nice, is to be able to hook it up to this. And I just rinse out the filter, which is currently sitting in there right now. Got that soaking in the water with some filter cleaner. And that's it. Everything is done. I've put some chemicals in. I'm gonna come back and do a balance. But basically you're kind of a semi-chemist when you do this kind of thing. But you just get these little tabs that you wanna test the water with. And it's gonna tell you, whichever kind of one you get, it's gonna tell you what you need to add, whether it be, you know, pH up, pH down, alkalinity. Obviously your chlorine levels for free chlorine and all that different stuff. So anyways, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time with that, but yeah, so this is what we do with Versatile Estate Management, is we take care of our products. We take care of our hot tubs because in the end, what we care about is taking care of our customers and our guests. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, put it in the comment section. You know, if you got a hot tub or if you're curious about what's going on with your hot tub. The biggest thing is to just make sure that you have a system down and how you're gonna do it, because it's different for everybody. And it varies on what kind of a hot tub you get, and it varies on who you are gonna have manage that thing. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. All right, have an awesome day.